Good morning, everyone. Today we will be discussing on Google Drive Essentials Part 1. Alright, I still remain my humble self, Karalulu Bibi from Goshen Health and Technology Consults. So I'm going to start with creating a new files, which may include docs, sheets, slides, forms, and other files. Okay, you also be able to upload new files, okay, and can also be able to rename a file, can also be able to organize files within Google Drive. All right, organizing, I mean, you can copy, you can make a copy, you can move, you can rearrange the files, change from one folder to another. All right, so you can also create a new folder, okay, and you can search for files or search for folder in Google Drive, and also you could be able to share folders or files to individuals, to persons within your organization, or someone you're partnering or you're working with on a particular file. All right, so let's move on to the first part of what we have today, and what will enable you to be able to work with Google Drive, at least you having a Gmail account already created, and also you have opened the Google Drive. And here we have our Google Drive. Let's say, for instance, this account is created for demonstration purpose, okay, by GATS. You can see GATS training tools, untitled form, untitled document, and the likes. All right, so let's say we have a Google account already created. We've opened our Google Drive, and then we'll put in our email account already, and then you can see here we have different things on the screen. So we have the home. Okay, you can style a document. Then again, if you have shared the document with any organization or any individual, you will see that document in shared. All right, then files. All right, now here you have an icon of new. Okay, you have a new icon. That new simply tell you the things you can be able to do on Google Drive. Then if you click on the new, you see you now have files like folder. If you click on folder, you can create a folder. Okay, you can also upload a document from your mobile device or your laptop or computer to the Google Drive. All right, you can scan again. You can scan. All right, you can also work on Google Docs. Of course, when you see it like this, if you already don't have it installed in your mobile device, when you click on it, it requests you for you to install. The same applies to Google Sheets, Google Slides. Google Sheet is like your Excel. Google Slide is like your PowerPoint. So now let's talk about navigating, okay, the Google Drive. So let's look at new. We're going to start with, in what we have creating a new file. All right, so let's create a new file. Okay, so this is new. Okay, so when you open new, first of all, let's create a new folder. So you want to click on this folder. All right, so click on it and it will open this dialog box telling you new folder, untitled folder, and you can see it has brought up the keypad for typing of the name. So let's call it let's say GATS files for training, or GATS training file. Okay, training folder. Okay, let's take it like that. All right, so you click on create. So create it. All right, you can see it already here. GATS training folder, it's already created here. All right, so that is it. Then that's like the first one, and you can see there's nothing inside. Now what can we do to that folder we have created so far? You can simply click on the three dots at the right end of the file or folder that we just created. When you click on it, what will happen? Then you can be able to do some other things, okay, like share it. You can share the document. You can say sharing of document is who can be able to work on the same file or can have access to that folder and be able to edit, do some other things with you. Then when you say manage access, who can view it. And again, you can add to as a starred document. You can add to starred. Okay, Then you can also copy the link to the folder and send, and then you can also rename it. You can rename it, change the name from GAD training folder maybe to something different that you feel. Okay, then you can also change the color of the folder. Okay, then you can add it to shortcut. If you add it to shortcut on your shortcut to your drive, it can easily be accessed from just opening your Google Drive. You don't need to go and type it, to just be there as a shortcut. Then again, you can move it from you can move it to another folder. You can move it to another space within the Google Drive system. Then when you look at details and activities will tell you when it was created, when last was it modified, and who modified it. All right, those are the things you can be able to see in respect to details. Then again, you can also add it to your home screen. Add it to home screen, it means that by the time you have gone to your home screen, you will see the folder already there for easy access. All right, and the last one is you can also remove it. You can remove or delete it and take it to a recycle bin. All right, so now that's for the few things you can do to navigate, okay, on the folder that has been created. We'll talk about it in details. So let's look at again creating a file. Like I said, go to new. All right, we have created a folder. So let's create a file. Let's say, for instance, we want to create a doc file or a sheet file or Google slide file. So we can just go to Google Docs. You click on the Google Docs. All right, and it will take you to a fresh page. See, creating document. All right, let's wait a little. Okay, so here we have a new document. We can decide to begin to type. Okay, let's say the training dates. Okay, so let's say Monday. Okay, so I have Tuesday, I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you can do as many things as you want to do, okay, with this, just like your normal Word document. So you can type, you can modify. Okay, we'll talk about these things as time goes on. Now, stay on this. You have created this file, but then let's look at some basic few things in it. Now you can see these three dots here. Okay, if you click it, it takes you to some options of what you can do to this Google Doc. So let's see what it is. All right, okay, this is it. So you can see, you can look at the print layout, you can look at the view mode suggest changes. Okay, you can you can find and replace a word. Let's say, for instance, the document is voluminous. You can find a word or replace a word or whatever, a line, whichever way. You can look at spelling check. Okay, you can set up the page. You can do word count. Let's say you want to know how many words is in this. For instance, let's say word count. Okay, you can say we have 8 words so far typed, 59 characters. Okay, then we have 52 characters excluding spaces. So that's what you can do with that. Then again, you can make a copy of this. All right, you can make a copy of this. And when you say copy, is more like the original version is there, then the copy can be produced and saved in another folder or in the same folder or transferred to someone else. All right, then you can also share and export. Okay, let's see what that is. Share. Okay, you can see. So here you have you can share with another person to be working on the same document the same time as you are also working with it. What will you just do? Like I said, don't worry, we'll take you bit by bit on that. Then again, you can also manage access. You can just, like, maybe you don't want to share the document, but maybe you want some people to be able to view, to comment, okay, but not necessarily be able to edit. Okay, so they can view. All right, so that's manage access. Who can access the file accessible? Then again, you can also copy the link and send to people for them to be able to view. You can send a copy of the work. All right, then you can save as PDF or in any other form. Then you can equally print. as well again, and you can also add this same work to your home screen. All right, beautiful, right? There's a whole lot in Google Drive that you can be able to do with a file. Okay, so let's look at some other ones. So here also you may have add-on. You can move the file to somewhere, so you can make it available offline, which means if you can access the file offline, you can start the document and you can look at the details of what was done the last time it was modified and who modified it last. Okay, so that's for this. So now let's look at it, and if you should just click on this tick icon, yeah, you're done. So this is it. Now if you want to still re-edit it, you have to go and click on this pen icon, so it can enable you to edit. All right, then again we can now come to, you see here is written untitled document. We can title it again. You can also comment on it, and this icon is to tell you can share. All right, and then you can also do what I've showed you previously using these 3 dots. Okay, all right, so that's for that. So let's simply click on this particular point, so you can title the document. So click on it and it will take you, you can say rename document. So what will I title it as? Training dog. All right, so I'll just click on OK, and that is it. So whatever, then you can say training dog has already appeared here. Okay, now the next thing we'll look at is we have created a file. Okay, and we've also created a folder. So let's look at the next thing on our agenda is upload new files. Okay, so how do we upload a new file? So like I said, go to new. All right, go to click on upload, so you can see upload. All right, so it's already taken it. Now I told you in our previous video that when you want to upload, okay, or to attach a document to a mail, it will take you to a folder that has recently been opened, or from which a document was uploaded. All right, and again, don't forget, I've told you before that if you click on this circle, it will preview the file for you to know and be sure that this is the exact file you want to upload. But if you click anywhere on the file, it will just upload it to Google Drive. So let's look at this. Yes, Gmail login. Okay, let's say we want to upload that file. Yeah, you can see it is uploading. Okay, you can see, yeah, it has been uploaded. So this is Gmail. Loving it or leaving it. This is what we just uploaded. So that is how to upload a new file. All right, so the next thing we'll talk about is renaming a file. All right, so let's see how we can rename a file. Say for instance, I want to rename this Gmail loving it or leaving it. So you see these 3 dots attached to it. I will click on the 3 dots. Okay, you can see you scroll down to name the file. All right, so just click on the rename a file, and I can just take it to be like Gmail sent to GATS. No. Okay, to GATS. Okay, and I'll click on OK. That file has automatically been renamed. All right, the next thing we'll look at is move Gmail sent to GATS into GATS training folder. Okay, I'll click on the 3 dots attached to the file, and then I move down to move, so I can move the folder. Okay, so when I move the file, it will highlight folders into which I want to move the file. So I would select the file. Remember, I said we want to move it into GATS training folder. So I just click on it, and then you can see I can still create another folder in this same particular folder. All right, you can see at the top here creating the folder icon, but then we want to just move it, so we just click on move. All right, so it has moved it from my drive into GATS training folder. Let's see if it's inside there. Okay, let's click on it, And you can see, yeah, Gmail sent to that. You can see it's already in it like that. All right, so let's move back. Okay, so that's, then we'll also look at creating a new folder or folder. We have already done that previously. Then you can search for files and folder. How? Okay, so here we have let's go back. Okay, so here you have search in Drive. You can see search in Drive at the topmost. Okay, before the three short horizontal lines, click on it and search for file. We have searched, will also bring it out. Okay, so that is how to search. Okay, that's how to search. So the next thing we look at is which is the last thing, is how to share files or folder. How do you want to share a file or a folder to someone? Okay, you want the person to be working on the same file. Let's say we want okay, let's go back. Let's say we want this training dog. Okay, I want this training dog to be worked on as I am also working on it by another person. So you click on the icon of person with plus, and it will take you to, okay, this page, the dialog page where you can be able to input. You see, add people. You add people or groups. All right. So when you're done, you now proceed to sending. So by the time I send, all right. So it is preparing to share. Fine. Access updated. All right. So that is it. So far so good. We have talked about creating a new file. Okay, we'll talk about uploading new files, renaming a file, creating a folder, new folder, searching for files, okay, a folder, and then we'll also talk about how to share files or folder. So you can like, you can comment. If you have question, drop in the comment box, and then it will be addressed. Thank you. Goodbye.